welcome to my video. I'm Vinudhi Wahalathanthri and I'm here with my 12th question set from the DBMS question series. So in this video, we will be using the database we created in our 11th question set. So in my previous video, we created a database called NextMobileDB. So in this video, we'll be creating the tables to that database. So let's see what are the questions we have to answer regarding this question set. Question set number 12. Create a customer table to register customers for disk software. Follow the instructions below to create this table. So now we are going to create the customer table for our NextMobileDB. So according to these column names, the data types and the lengths, let's begin to create this table. So over here, our primary key will be the customer ID. So the data type will be int. So when we give an int, we won't need a length. So, and you can also see that I have given an auto increment for it. So why have I given an auto increment? According to the rows added, the numbers according to the rows will be added likewise. So likewise, we'll be creating the first name, last name, gender, the number, street 1, street 2, city, contact number, and status. So likewise, according to the data types and lengths, let's begin to create these tables. So I will be creating these tables using my MySQL software. So let's see why I have created this NextMobileDB. So over here, I have created it. So over here, I have created our NextMobileDB, and likewise, I have created our user table. So we created this table in our previous video. So now let's begin to create the customer table. So create new table. So I'll give the table name as customer. And now let's begin to add the columns. So our first column name will be the customer ID. So let's type customer ID and we'll give it an int and we won't be needing a length, and I'll give our default value as auto increment. Okie dokie, and now I'm going to set this as our primary key. Okay, so this is how we created our first column. So likewise, let's create the rest of the columns in this same method. So likewise, I have created all the columns and I'm ready to save it. Okay, so it has been successfully saved. Let's go to data and see. So likewise, I have created all the columns. So let's see what is our next table. Create a table called Supplier to register the suppliers of this software. Follow the instructions below to create this table. So now we have to create this supplier table to register the suppliers. So now likewise, like we created this customer table, let's create this supplier table as well. So according to these columns, this supplier ID will become our primary key. So let's begin to create this table. So we'll be using the same method. So right click on our DB, create new table. Okay, and I'll give the name as supplier. And now let's begin to add the columns and data types and lengths likewise. So likewise, I have created all the columns also. So now I will save it. Okay, so now our supply table is also done. So it will be viewed likewise. So looks like we're done in our 12th question set as well. So we created the customer table as well as the supply table. So now that's all for this 12th question set. So I hope you all understood what I explained. So I'll be back with a new video. So thank you everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. So until that, stay tuned. Have a nice day and bye.